In the quiet village of Odo-Aku, wisdom was measured by age, and respect flowed toward the elders like water down a hill. At the very top of this chain of respect sat Chief Okoro, the village herd, whose words were law, and whose presence made even the goats stop chewing for a moment. One sunny afternoon, a parcel arrived from the city, carried by a young boy on a bicycle. The package was addressed to the chief, sent by his son, who had gone off to the city for education and modern work. With the excitement of a child, the chief tore open the parcel and pulled out something shiny, rectangular, and glowing. The villagers gathered around in awe. "What is it, Baba?" asked Mama Nkechi, balancing her basket of vegetables on her head. Chief Okoro raised it high, his eyes wide with triumph. "Behold," he declared, "the magic box that carries voices across the sky." The villagers gasped. Some women whispered that it was surely a charm from the city. Others leaned closer, curious. The chief pressed a button, and the device lit up. A soft sound, like a spirit whispering, floated into the air. Ding! The chief nearly dropped it. "Ewu! It even greets me," he shouted, causing the crowd to roar with laughter. The spirit called Google. In the days that followed, Chief Okoro became convinced that the device housed a spirit. He named the spirit Mr. Gugu, a name that quickly became famous across the village. Every morning, he would sit under the great Iroko tree with the phone on his lap. Clearing his throat, he would speak loudly into the screen as if addressing an oracle. "Mr. Gugu," he said one morning, "tell me the secret to long life." The phone responded in a calm voice. "Eat healthy, exercise, and rest well." The chief jumped up, clapping his hands. "Did you hear that? Even the spirit knows exercise gives strength. Have I not told you all to work to the farm instead of sitting in the market gossiping?" The villagers nodded with wide eyes, impressed. Surely, this, Mr. Gugu, was a wise spirit. The chief's dance. One afternoon, the chief decided to test the spirit further. "Mr. Gugu," he said, squinting at the screen, "who is the best dancer in this village?" The phone suddenly played a video, music blasting, a dancer twisting and jumping on the screen. The chief leaped to his feet. "Ah, is that so? Then watch me." He began to copy the moves, his wrapper slipping dangerously low on his waist as he twisted, bent, and shook his shoulders. The crowd of villagers exploded with laughter, clutching their stomachs. "Chief will scatter his waist today," shouted a young boy, rolling on the ground. Even the goats bleated and ran, startled by the chief's stomping. By the time the chief finally collapsed into a chair, panting and sweating, the whole village was in tears from laughter. Trouble in the village. Word spread fast. The chief's phone was a source of wisdom. Soon, people stopped making decisions on their own and ran to the chief for answers. "Chief," said a farmer one morning, "should I plant my yam today?" The chief nodded confidently. "Let us ask the spirit." He lifted the phone. "Mr. Gugu, should this man plant his yam?" But the network was bad that day. The phone replied, "Error. Try again later." The chief cleared his throat. "The spirit has spoken. No yam planting today." The farmer bowed and walked away, leaving his yam seedlings to dry in the sun. Others followed, waiting for the spirit's guidance before cooking, fishing, or even marrying. Slowly, the village began to lose its rhythm, chained to the words of the magic phone. The voice of wisdom. One afternoon, as the chief sat proudly with the device on his lap, the village's oldest woman, Mama Nneka, stepped forward. Her back was bent with age, but her eyes shone with fire. "Chief Okoro," she barked, slamming her working stick on the ground. "Have you lost your sense? That small box cannot think for you. It is only a tool. If you abandon your wisdom for it, then you are no chief at all." As if to agree, The phone beeped loudly. Low battery. The villagers gasped. The chief scratched his head, embarrassed. Mama Nneka speaks true. A dead phone is a useless spirit. He rose to his feet and declared, "From this day, I will use my head before I use my phone." The villagers clapped and cheered, relieved. The farmers returned to their fields, the traders to their stalls, and the goats to their grazing. Balance was restored.